This is a video from me to the entire Lakota Nation of North America. Yes, really. This is, of course, a conceit on my part, addressing an entire country. But it pales into insignificance at the extravagant and noble act that you have performed last week. I have read in the newspaper that your spokescounsel has informed the United States Department of State that all treaties between the United States and the Lakotas are now void, which you, of course, are legally entitled to do unilaterally according to the United States Constitution. The reasons you have given are many, chief among them being the violation of those treaties by the United States, and also the continued acts of war and brutality against you by the United States. I am glad to see that you have done this beautiful and heroic thing. I fear, however, that the United States will retaliate with more brutality, more oppression, and more crimes against you. The United States has far too often been a blind and brutal tyrant, and despots do not like their victims to stand up and defend themselves. If I understand the treaties that have been revoked properly, parts of Nebraska, South Dakota, North Dakota, Montana, and Wyoming are now ceded from the United States, and will no doubt be incorporated into a new country governed by you and for you, the Lakota people. I must ask you, how do you plan to survive when you will be surrounded by an enemy that possesses nearly unlimited military might, and the bloodlust to use that might? Will you take up arms to defend your right to do what the United States Constitution says you may do? If so, how will that help you survive as a culture and a country? The ugly yet unavoidable reality is that the United States has bombers, bombs, tanks, rockets, and machine guns. The United States also has a limitless supply of young, stupid, thoughtless, joyless, uncaring, brainwashed, imbecilic drones ready and willing to slaughter human beings without any conscience, scruples, or regret. You must protect what remains of you and your culture and your land. It seems to me your actions will result in the contrary. It is far too often the case that doing the right thing, the moral and ethical thing, the just and noble and legal thing, results in bloodshed and horror. That said, I wish you utter and complete success.